What's up, everyone? I'm here in Brooklyn, New York City, and I'm going to be walking Kings Highway today from East 16th Street here in the Homecrest section of Brooklyn all the way to Bay Parkway. Today is Monday, March 27th, 2023. The time right now is 3:22 p.m. and it's 52 Fahrenheit, 11 degrees Celsius. Pretty busy area of Brooklyn, right next to the subway. There's a few bus lines that also come here. But this area, Kings Highway, was originally an Indian trail. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because the name is so long, but it was literally translated as the Ancient Pathway. It was later known as the Wagon Path, and its original route, believe it or not, used to come from the Fulton Ferry Landing all the way to Bay Ridge, a length that it does not have today. The highway was dedicated and named in honor of King Charles II of England in November 1683. Hi, how are you?
You do YouTube?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, what's the YouTube channel?
ActionKid on YouTube. I'm doing a walkthrough of Kings Highway now.
Yeah, it's a dangerous block.
You a YouTuber?
Yeah, I am.
How many followers do you have?
382,000.
What's up, my nigga? What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, let me search up your YouTube.
Yeah,
How you spell it?
ActionKid.
All together?
Yeah, all together. That's me.
That's you?
That's it.
300K?
Yeah.
That's cool though. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
All right. Have
Just
fun.
make sure I'm gonna be a future rapper, you heard me?
Yeah, I can tell. This is an extremely busy part of Brooklyn. Lots of diversity here. Many Jewish people live here as well. There's a Turkish restaurant in Car 01.
Take the mask off.
This street was known by many different names throughout its history. It was also known as State Road, sometimes just road by itself, and sometimes it was even an unnamed path. Kings Highway is one of those streets that survived the modern street grid. There were many plans to try to wipe it off the face of the street grid because of its irregular angle and its had a way it snakes through Brooklyn, but that did not happen. Parts of it got removed, but for the most part, this is the original length of the road, or the original portion of the road. Today's Fort Hamilton Parkway in Bay Ridge, coming from the water, was part of the original Kings Highway. And today's Flatbush Avenue, that used to be the original route of Kings Highway as well. right? Here you can see how Kings Highway kind of bisects the street grid at a weird angle here at 13th Street. Also makes for some tricky turns like what just happened there with that driver. What? They're not supposed to make a left turn like that. Here the street forms a small little triangle that the city put a mini park in. I think this B82 bus travels most of Kings Highway's length. Here we have Coney Island Avenue, and as you may have guessed, this goes to Coney Island, Brooklyn. And on this corner, there's a supermarket coming soon, the Premier Tashkent Supermarket, which is a very well-known supermarket in Brighton Beach. And actually, my favorite supermarket in Brooklyn because of its enormous hot buffet section. You wouldn't believe the amount of selections they have when you walk in there for hot food. As you can see, there's tons of traffic. Even though it's called a highway, it's a local street.
How do you think I got them? Well, look at this spot. No, you have open here?
There are a lot of mom and pop businesses all along both sides of Kings Highway. plenty of kosher and halal establishments as well. Take a look at this old sign, the Kingsway Carpet Company. Although I don't know if it's still in business anymore. It looks like it's all been taken down now. There's an old sign as well, the Photo Express. Kosher pizza at Bravo Pizza. Looks like a large building will be coming to this lot pretty soon. Here's the Mirage Diner. They do baking on the premises. Kosher Heart of Brooklyn Pizza and Falafel Restaurant. Here's a sushi restaurant that's also kosher. Kosher Japanese cuisine. Established 2008. Sure is an awfully large amount of honking around here. Dry cleaning business. Here's Ocean Parkway. Taking this all the way northbound. Will lead all the way to Prospect Park. And going south is Coney Island. There's also a bike path here, often referred to as being the first bike path in America. Even though I think it's a great bike path, at the intersections, you really have to be careful because some drivers do not like to drive nice.
Beep, beep.
Yep. I'm glad I made it across the street before the emergency vehicles came through. Here you can see Kings Highway kind of snaking through a little bit through the street grid. It really is a traffic nightmare here. Look at how busy this bus is too. And the bus behind it. Kosher Plaza. Slices of Brooklyn Kosher Pizzeria. I think every other place I've seen here or restaurant is a kosher restaurant. At least it feels that way. Just wait for this person to make the turn. Fish market. Starting to rain a little bit now. Hi, how are you? Great. Yes.
How's the city?
Perfect, man.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm doing a walkthrough of Kings Highway,
Wow.
showing the neighborhood.
There's a lot what to see and everything.
Oh yes, for real.
A lot of content.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy, very nice.
Yeah, have fun today.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to get stuff done with all this traffic.
Have a
It's
YouTube channel?
must be hard. Yes, it's a very popular one.
Oh yeah?
ActionKid. I go all over.
Wow, I'll check you out.
Yes.
Very nice.
Check me out, man. See you later.
You too.
Looks like they have a tablecloth sale today at the gallery. Buy one, 20% off. Sounds like an excellent deal to me. Coming up here, we have the Kings Highway subway station on the F train. I just came from the B and Q train subway station. So it gives you a sense of idea of how far these stations are apart from one another. While Brooklyn is generally well connected in terms of subway access, going crosstown in Brooklyn is a little bit difficult. Whereas if you're going like north and south from Coney Island in the South Brooklyn area, it's pretty straightforward. But if you're trying to get to, say, from Bay Ridge to Midwood, it's very challenging in that respect. There's a taco food truck. $3 for a pastor taco. I like to cross the street, but I don't know the timing of this light. It's a red light there, but they can get a green at any moment's notice, and they just did. Here we have a brand new street grid. We just entered West 1st Street, the corner of West 1st Street and Kings Highway. The last numbered street that we were on was East 2nd Street. And the reason why Brooklyn has different street grids is because at one time it was a bunch of separate towns and communities. Like there was New Utrecht, there was Flatbush, there's Gravesend, and they had them all combined together. So when you have a bunch of different communities bunched together, all the street grids are not going to be uniform. So the city did its best to try to organize it all with its separate street grids, and this is what we have today. There's one more subway station that we're going to pass on the N train line, also the Kings Highway subway station. I know that's a very confusing part of Brooklyn as well. There's multiple subway stations serving the same street, but on different lines. This Dunkin' Donuts has a parking lot. It's actually uncommon to see. Here's Bay Parkway Food Incorporated. To me, it feels like Kings Highway is turning a little bit more into an Asian community. It's really cool to witness the transformation as I walk down the street. New Emerald Fortune Bakery, and next to Sunrise Bakery. And you can even see the Verrazano Narrows Bridge in front of us, connecting Bay Ridge in Brooklyn to Staten Island. Staten Island's often called the Forgotten Borough. It's the only borough in New York City not connected by the subway system. Here's the final subway station that we'll be passing by. Kings Highway Station on the N train. It's the only one that's not elevated. There are the subway tracks.
My parents love you.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you. Yes, bye. Thank you. Had some people whose parents love me, they said. It's a rather interesting block of Kings Highway. It looks like one entire building. But they're all attached together. I love the alternating colors at the top too. It could do with a little bit of renovation though. And if you thought Kings Highway wasn't messing up the street grid anymore, you thought wrong. Here at West 9th Street, Kings Highway forms the Ketchum Triangle. And it also means I need to be very wary of traffic as I cross the street. So down there is Quentin Road. I'm still on Kings Highway. $5 shoe warehouse open to the public. Is every pair of shoes in there $5 or less? Something I may have to check out because I go through shoes and shoe repairs at a rapid pace. Oh no, I see tags on against the wall there, $15 and $20 special. So I had no idea there was a Brooklyn School of Real Estate. It's right here on the second floor of this building. Actually, it's over here too, on the ground level. Hopefully they do a good job with their classes because real estate is often a very touchy subject and tricky to make money in. Over here we have the street that's well known in Brooklyn, Stillwell Avenue. Taking this all the way to the south, you'll go to Coney Island and the appropriately named Coney Island Stillwell Avenue subway terminal. That's the last stop for all those subway stations that we just passed. And here I am at the end of the current Kings Highway. Across the street, across Bay Parkway, is 78th Street. If this was back in the 1700s, we'd be able to continue on to Bay Ridge. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this walk of Kings Highway through this short section of Brooklyn. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.